Happy Halloween! Okay, one of those will be fine. Hi, it's Sarah Aquazombie and this is Marley Aquazombie. Hi, and today we're going to do a little Halloween heads tutorial, Halloween spooky heads. It's really easy, you literally just need a few things and it takes probably about 5 minutes. And if I can do it and I'm useless at crafts, then you can definitely do it. So what have we got here, Miles? You tell everyone what we've got.
A head.
A head, a mannequin head. You can get these mannequin heads on eBay, they're literally a couple of quid each. I've got a black one and we've also got some white ones too. So the white ones are polystyrene and the black ones have like a furry feel.
We got two.
We've got 3 actually, 3 heads. We've got some different command hooks so that when we have finished our Halloween heads we can hang them up on the wall, can't we? Yeah, so you can either hang them from the ceiling, like in an entryway, or you could just hang them from the wall. So we're going to just hang ours from the wall. And these vary in price depending on what size you get and how many, but they usually start from about £3.50 or something like that. So that's the command hooks. Pins. So you might just want like a couple of drawing pins, you don't need a whole pack like this, just 1 or 2. Sometimes it makes it a bit easier to stick the fabric on, but I'll explain that in a minute. Obviously pins are like, they're cheap. What's this?
String.
Yeah, so this is, it's not actually string, although you could use string, don't know why you could. This is a bit easier to work with, it's beading thread, so it's kind of plasticky clear wire. This beading thread or fishing wire, whatever you want to call it, is usually about £1.
And here's the hook.
That's the hooks, that's right. What else do we have here?
Some scissors.
Big scissors, Mummy does the big scissors, okay. We've got a...
brush. I do brushing.
I do brushing. We've got just a crummy old paintbrush, anyone. It's not actually going to have paint on it, it's just for dabbing. We have some adhesive spray. Again, very easy to find, like Hobbycraft or an art shop or anything like that. And that's just to spray the fabric on the head. Are you having fun there? Good. That's about £4. And then we've got some... Okay, you can stop that now. And then we've got some sheer fabric, which you could get in white and you can get black. And the reason I say why to get a mix is because the white looks good on the black head and the black looks good on the white head. And this is just sheer voile that I went and got from the fabric shop. It's a few pounds for like loads of it, so it's very, very cheap. And you can cut it and do whatever you want with it. So just get them to give you like a long bit and then you can cut it to the size that you want. Okay, should we get started?
Yeah!
Okay, awesome. So the first thing you should do is work out like how long you want the fabric to hang over your head. So what we're essentially doing is creating like spooky ghost mannequin head. So you want to put your head under the fabric and work out like how long you want it to be, because you don't want it to be like super long unless you want it in a doorway or something, you want it to dangle all the way down. So you can just sort of get it to the right height that you want. I think this probably looks quite good. Do you think this looks good, Miles? And then what you want to do is like fray the ends of the fabric. You don't want them to just be like straight because that doesn't look very spooky. So it's best if you just like cut it and then you can rip across. So should we cut a bit? Snip. And then we can rip. Snip and rip. You hold that bit. Go. Oh, you got to pull a bit harder. Like that. You can also just have some like stringy bits hanging down if you want to. But it just makes the edges a bit more like rusticy and like crappy. Like you don't want it to be all looking too neat. Because that's not spooky, is it? Snip and rip. Okay, so you rip that bit. Ready? Go. Pull. Yeah. And then the other thing is when you get your fabric, it's probably all going to be like nice and flat. And that doesn't look very spooky, does it, Miles? So what you should do, and you could even do this before you sit down to do it, is kind of bunch it all up into a ball and just like get loads of creases into it and get it looking all like rubbish and creased, because then it will give it a much more spooky appearance. So you could actually just, when you go and buy it, like bundle it all up, like scrunch it all up into a bag and like leave it for a couple of days before you do it, or overnight, and then it comes out and it's a lot more like crinkled up and it looks more spooky. Spooky! So once you're happy with the length and you're happy with the edges, then all you need to do is get one of your pins. Hold it, be careful because it's got a sharp point on the end, yeah? You see that? Be careful with it. And you're going to put your head underneath the fabric, sort of like to fold it like this, so that it almost like drapes around the face as well. Make a fold around it, and then it's kind of like a spooky nun. And then you stick your pin through the top. Stick it right into her head. Ready? Ah, you lost it! Oh, pin on the floor, that's never good. I'll do the pinning, yeah? So once you've got it into position and kind of made like almost like a little nun veil-y thing around the face, then just grab your pin and go through the top of the fabric just to kind of hold it in place. Kind of looks cool on its own, but we're going to make it look even better. Then, now you've got it in the right place, all you want to do is use your spray adhesive, and we're going to spray all over the mannequin head. So we'll lift up the veil, spray all over the mannequin head, and then very quickly we're going to flop it back down and use our brush to basically dab the fabric over, and that makes it like stick to the face. This bit you have to cover your face. So cover your face like this.
Okay.
And then you just want to very quickly get the bit ready that you want to stick down, and then you just want to spray all over the face, and it looks like this weird like web. Dab, 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 dab. Come on, Mars. Help me do it. That's it. That's it. Because then it looks more spooky. So you want to just brush all over and get it stuck down as much as you can. Like, as you can see, just even a tiny bit of adhesive goes quite a long way. So then you get this kind of spooky effect, and also the glue helps to crunch up the fabric even more. And then it's just a matter of hanging the fabric around it, and you can drape it a bit more around the face if you want to, and then going and hanging it up on the wall, which is very easy. As you can see, that literally took like 5 minutes. In order to get it to a place where you can hang it up, I've lost my assistant. Get some of this fishing wire beading thing, whatever it's called. So cut your wire. We'll tie it around the neck underneath. So you just want to create, like, tie the fishing wire around the neck of the ghost, which also makes it look a bit weirder and spookier. And just do that a few times so that it's got a good like grip on it.
Then you can hang it.
Take your end of the fishing wire, and then you're gonna, it's very easy to poke it through the netting. You just want to go up and like kind of almost around where you put your pin in. You just want to poke it through the foil. You just entertain them, Miles, while I do this. There we go. Oh, I keep pulling the pin off. I can't remember how I did this last time. I can't remember how I did it, Marley. Okay, so basically you don't need the pin anymore. Once you've done this bit and you've got the wire to come out, you don't really need the pin unless it's like for decorative purposes. And then you're just gonna go and hang it onto the hooks on the wall like this. So I've got it all ready for the hook, so we just need to put the hook on the wall and then we can hang it up. so that was our very quick and easy Halloween decoration tutorial, spooky heads. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe to see more videos. Bye!